The Showbiz Shelly Entertainment Report.
So police went to Owen Wilson's house after he slit his wrist. Somebody called 911, and now they say there was not a drug overdose. It was simply because he slit his wrist, and this is according to his lawyer who spoke to Access Hollywood. And then he says at the hospital they didn't have to pump his stomach, and he's not aware of any drugs that was in his system at the time. He just knows that Owen had been taking antidepressants. And we're also not going to get the chance to hear the 911 call because they're going to keep that private. And Nick Carter and his mom are in a fight right now. Jane Carter. Jane is actually watching Nick's dog while he was preparing for the Backstreet Boys tour that's coming up. His little pit bull named Layla. And turns out that she really didn't feel like watching him anymore, the little pit bull. So she dropped it off at his shelter without telling Nick, without Nick's permission or knowledge or anything. She just dropped it off.
Dysfunctional.
What?
Dysfunctional.
Yeah. So
even if it is a pit bull, you don't do that.
Bless you. And Us Weekly is saying that Usher and his pregnant wife, Tamika Foster, are planning an official wedding ceremony in Atlanta this weekend. The rumor event will be more in line with kind of what they had originally planned, because remember, they were supposed to have a big wedding back in July, then it was canceled, and then they had a small gathering a couple days later. And Tamika is about 5 months pregnant. And Jesse Metcalfe from Desperate Housewives, he has a new tattoo. It's on his arm. It's that big one, remember, that he had gotten just not too long ago, maybe like a month ago. And it's a picture of his ex-girlfriend, and she broke his heart. She broke up with him when she found out Jesse might have cheated on her. And it's basically a nude woman that's lassoing a heart in front of a sun-shaped map of Ireland, because she's from Ireland.
Totally nude. Do you think if a guy gets a tattoo of a woman, she'll go back to him? I mean, is that an expression of love in some communities?
Brad Pitt also, he has a new tattoo. He has a French phrase that was on his forearm. It was spotted just a couple days ago and reportedly translate to "life is absurd." And finally, we have some audio here. Remember yesterday we had that story how Fergie performed at the Minnesota State Fair.
Oh, yeah.
And she went down the little big plastic slide that they have, and she threw up at the bottom. Well, we have the witness. That's how the whole thing happened.
She was just kind of sitting down. It was like right at the end. She was sitting down and it kind of just came out. And then she kind of got up and left real quick. But she did come back later. She came back and was really cool about it after. I mean, at first we were all like, you know, what an ass. She just puked. I got to pick it up. She came up back and I guess she was just kind of embarrassed. But she gave us a couple autographs with the few people that were there.
And if you really want to puke, you can actually, if you search online a little bit, you can see pictures of Britney Spears without any pants on, basically. She was wearing a shirt, but she must have gotten it confused with a dress or something because it was way too short, and you can see her butt cheeks hanging out. She was walking around Beverly Hills like that the other day.
Really?
Right.
Yes.
Showbiz Shelly.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
You are the best.
Thank you.